Hey, what's up you guys? This is Rob from the Gay Guy Plays, and today on The Snapshot, we're spreading buffs faster than an STD and a bukkake when we take a look at Chroma's Everlasting Ward. Now, you can pick up Chroma's Everlasting Ward for 25,000 standing once you've reached max rank with either Cephalon Suda or the Parent Sequence. Now, for those of you who are unaware, Chroma's Elemental Ward provides several benefits depending on what elemental color he's currently rocking. Heat provides an additive 200% HP buff, as well as a 5-meter aura that burns enemies for 100 points of damage per second and has a 10% chance to inflict the heat status. Electricity provides an additive 100% shield buff and stores incoming damage, then multiplies it by 1000 and discharges it as an electrical arc with a 25% status chance to a single target within a 10-meter range. Toxin increases reload speed and holster rate by 35%, as well as granting a 50% chance to deal 5% of the enemy's max HP with a 100% chance to trigger the Toxin status within a 5-meter range. And last but not least is Cold, which grants you a 150% additive armor increase and reflects back range attacks, amplifying the reflected damage by 300% and granting a 25% chance to proc the Cold status. Now, there are several things to note, so hold on to your donkeys. First off, the additive statistical boosts are all based off of your Warframe unranked. For example, Chroma's HP unranked is 100, so Heat's HP buff at max rank with no power strength will only provide you a buff of 200 points of health. Same goes for your teammates. A Mag's HP unranked is 75, so with no power strength it would only provide her 150 points of health. Now, power strength increases all statistical boosts, as well as Heat's damage per second, Electricity's damage multiplier, minimum damage, and status chance, Toxin's chance to trigger the 5% HP damage, as well as Cold's damage multiplier and status chance percentage. Range, on the other hand, only affects two things: the range at which electrical arcs strike enemies, and the range at which allies are affected by the aura, which, as a selfish bastard, I never really worried about and traded in for more duration. However, the Syndicate modifier allows you to be less of an asshole by sharing the love. Any allies that come within the range of your ward at max rank retain that ward for 100% of the buff's remaining duration, which basically means you can literally bump into them and pass on the buff without being forced into any kind of long-term commitment, just like many other STDs. One last thing to note is that if you happen to bump into a nullifier while your buff is active, it will remove all instances of elemental ward from you and your allies, regardless of whether they were in the bubble or not. Inversely, if your allies happen to stumble into a nullifier bubble without you, due to the fact that you are the one maintaining it, the buff will be retained. Now, as for the build, I literally just copied over my Vexing Ward build, removed Prime Flow, and tossed in Everlasting Ward. Now, keep in mind that there are tons of other variations of this which swap out Energy Siphon for regeneration, others that keep in Energy Siphon but toss out Fleeting Expertise for extra power strength, and others that get rid of Rage because they run the Vazarin focus. Honestly, as long as you have Steel Fiber, Vitality, a good chunk of duration, a way to efficiently keep your buffs running, and at least one Arcane Grace, you should be all good. Because at the end of the day, as long as you can keep your partners up with a quick little love tap, nobody's going to be asking any questions about what you've got going on behind closed doors. So, thank you all for watching another quickie. Stay tuned for more Syndicate Snapshots here at A Gay Guy Plays.